郭文貴氏がアメリカで中国共産党に立ち向かったとき、共産党は郭文貴氏を収賄、誘拐、マネーロンダリング、詐欺、強姦の冤罪で逮捕しようとしました。2016年にトランプ氏が習近平氏と初めて会談した際、習近平氏が特定のアメリカ人の人質を返すことや北朝鮮問題解決に関する支援を示唆し、トランプ氏に郭文貴氏を逮捕して中国に強制送還することを要求しました。その後、マカオにカジノを所有するオーナースティーブン・ウィング氏が中国共産党に代わってトランプに郭文貴氏を強制送還するように働きかけました。詳しくは VTR をご覧ください。
So what is happening to Miles Guo is very unusual. So then I started looking into this case more. Who is this guy? Miles Guo is from China. He made his fortune as a business developer and helped construct some of the buildings for the 2008 Beijing Olympics. Things started to go bad for Miles Guo when he started standing up against Chinese President Xi Jinping. Chinese authorities were going to arrest Miles Guo under allegations of bribery, kidnapping, money laundering, fraud, and rape. Now, if you know anything about the Chinese Communist Party, or the CCP, it is likely that all these charges are made up. The way the CCP deals with people who speak out is the CCP makes up false charges against them, throws them in jail, and you never hear from them again. Miles Guo fled the country in 2014. He has been living in the United States in exile for the last 9 years. He has been labeled as a right-wing conservative because he knows Steve Bannon and has funded several conservative causes. But if you look at Miles Guo's social media, he doesn't talk about right-wing conservative topics. His issue has always been corruption in China. That is his main issue that he is always talking about. Next, when Donald Trump became president in 2016, he held his first meeting with President Xi Jinping. Xi Jinping asked Trump to arrest and deport Miles Guo back to China. Out of all the things in the world for these two people to talk about, Xi Jinping is asking about Miles Guo. After the meeting, casino owner Steve Wynn allegedly lobbied Trump on behalf of China to convince Trump to deport Miles Guo. Steve Wynn's casinos in Macau account for more than 60% of the company's net revenues in 2016. Shortly before Steve's actions on behalf of China, the government restricted the number of gaming tables in the casinos, and his licenses were soon going to be renegotiated. We know all of this because the Department of Justice brought a complaint against Steve Wynn requiring him to register as a foreign agent of the Chinese Communist Party. For the record, Steve Wynn denies these allegations and claims that he is not an agent of the Chinese Communist Party. The reason why all of this is important is because in the legal complaint against Steve Wynn, it provides notes of the meeting between Xi Jinping and Trump, and it is shocking. Many people do not know this. Newsweek reported 2 months ago there is over 200 Americans being held hostage in China right now. The U.S. considers these people as wrongfully detained and political prisoners. The lucky ones are in prison. The unlucky ones are forced to work in concentration camps. Xi Jinping offered Trump a deal. He would return certain American hostages in exchange for Miles Guo. On top of that, he would give assistance with North Korea. This is how much Xi Jinping wants Miles Guo.